What's going on, everybody? It's the Creative Fro checking back in, and today I want to show you how I bring my videos to life by using titles and transitions. I like to focus on titles and transitions last because it adds the finishing touches to a video edit. You want your titles to be engaging to the viewer so they actually read what's on screen, and the transitions help keep the viewer's attention during a video edit. So today I'm just going to walk you through how I would go about adding titles and transitions to a video edit. Before I show you some of these titles and transitions that I like to add, I want to just thank our sponsor, Video Hive. If you would like to purchase any of these titles or transitions you see today, I will have a link in the description. And for those who create music videos often, there will also be a link in the description where you can buy a subscription license and get access to millions of creative assets, from graphic to video to web templates, music tracks, and stock photos, from only $16.50 USD a month. So the first video I want to show you, I just have some titles added to this video. I had created a giveaway, and this is a great way to use the titles to really grab the viewer's attention and make sure they actually read what's on the screen. So I'll let it play through so you can see one more time before I jump into the details. And now imagine we didn't put any text on the screen and just had all that information in the description. Viewers would most likely just kind of glance through the video and maybe not even stop to read the caption. So this is a great way to make sure people are actually engaging with the content and reading what you put in text on screen. So if you see right here, we have minimal titles. So there's a whole bunch of different ones you can choose from, along with kinetic titles, corporate titles, rectangle titles, logo titles. If you want to add a logo in here, it will reveal it through these titles in this selection. We have quote titles, niche titles, longer titles, lower thirds, typography titles, callouts, stomp, social media, icons, logo stings, backgrounds, and shape accents. So as you can see, there's tons of variety inside this title pack. But for this video, what I did was use the stomp titles, which is right here, number 12. So when you use your mouse, you can scrub over and see how the title will look if you were to add it into your edit. And it has a little description at the bottom here, so you can see it says bring it in left, bring it in right, bring it in together. So if you want to just see how they look, you just scrub your mouse over from left to right, and you can get a quick preview of how that will look. So there's tons to choose from, and then once you have one that you like, you can just drag it into your timeline. So let's just say we were to choose this one here. So it keeps that text here, says drop into line, and then you can change that to any text that you'd like. So I'm going to paste that text I have there, and now we'll let it play through so you can see how that looks when you add it to the edit. So that one was a little bit quick for me. So another great thing about these titles is that you can change the duration of them. So in order to change the speed, we're just going to create a new compound clip, and then we'll just say okay. You can name it whatever you'd like, and then from here we can just slow it down a little bit, say 50. So now that's a total of 2 seconds. So now playing this at half speed, here's how it would look. So that's not too bad, actually. I like that speed, but you can also change this here. So if you want it to maybe play at 80%, right there. And then you'll just go through and keep adding titles onto your edit until the edit's completed. You can also add them one after another. So let's just say we want to have this title beside here to come up right away. And you can create your own kind of style with text by adding them one after another. But for this video, I was just trying to space it out a little bit more, but I'll play it back to back so you can see. Let's do another one here. So now, for example, here's 3 texts one after another, so you can see how they look playing one after another. So I noticed that that was there a little too long, so I just will change it here. So as soon as that text is gone, I want the free muffins to show. right there. So you can see you can easily play around with changing the duration, playing them one after another, and really creating your own style. This is great if you want to create a promotion, say you have a new music video coming out, say you want to create a little 15-second promo or a highlight reel of the video to get people excited for the full video. You can use these texts on screen to maybe say the artist's name, maybe a location, a date that a concert would be happening. You can use these stomp titles to really help keep the audience engaged and excited for the video that is to come or the video that you have edited at that time. If you want to go back and maybe change the size or font of this text, you can easily do that by the tools in here. So if you want to bring the size up, you can just drag it up like that, or go about changing the font. You can go through here and just change up the font to whatever you'd like. You can change if you want it bold or italic or anything like that right here. And the position, you can use the X, Y, and Z axis to change that. So there's a ton of customization that you can do to these titles to really make it unique to your edit. Now, to take you through some of the transitions you get inside this pack, after you've installed the transition pack, you're gonna mouse over and find FCP transitions collection. And you can see right here, there's a ton of different transitions you can choose from. And this works the same way as the titles. If you just put your mouse from the left here, the beginning of the transition, you kind of get an example of how it'd look on your video edit. So again, there's a ton of different ones to choose from. You have color shapes, glitch, grid, ink, paintbrush strokes, slice, and zoom. So there's a lot of variety inside of these packs. So here I just created a video edit using some of the transitions to help bring this video to life. And I'll let it play through right now. So the beginning here, I just wanted to open up the scene by using one of the ink transitions. So I had a custom pink background here. All I did was just mouse over these flowers here on the tree and made sure it kind of matched the same color as the pink here. So it was a seamless transition to open up. And I also added a sound effect of a whoosh at the bottom, so it matched up together and was timed up with the transition. So I'm just going to delete that transition there. And all I did was drag number 5 right here. And here you can see the transition plays back. And now the other transition I used, so in this clip I was panning to the right, so I wanted to use a boost to the right transition, so it went down here to the zooms, and then right here I chose boost to the right, and I just dragged that right to where that clip was, right in between those clips right here, and added another whoosh sound effect. So once this plays, you can hear the sound effect and see the transition at the same time. And another great thing about these transitions is that you can change the duration. So if you want them to play out a little bit longer, you can just drag them out here. So now here's the transition played back at a longer duration. So for me, I just wanted it quicker, so I'm going to change that back to 1:2, so it's a little bit smaller. And for the last shot here, I just wanted to end off the edit with another transition. So what I have here is just me pulling in to the shot here, and then on this shot I'm rotating with my gimbal anti-clockwise. So what I did was I went back into the zoom transition. So in between these clips I dragged the flick anti-clockwise onto the timeline, and then you can see as this plays back, it also has a sound effect of a twirl right there. So that's another great thing about these transition packs, is that you get a ton of variety, so that way you can really create your own style by using all of these different transitions in here. And they're simple to use on your edits. All you have to do is just drag them and drop them on. And let's just say you didn't want the transition to happen on a certain part of the video, say you only wanted it in between here, but it added another part there. All you have to do is click that, hit delete, and it's taken away. And now you have your transition added to the timeline. So I think this is a great price for all the titles and transitions that you get inside the pack. You're able to use these titles and transitions to really bring your video to life, and these can help you create your own look and feel by using the customization tools inside of Final Cut Pro. I want to thank again Video Hive for being the sponsor of today's video, and feel free to check out the links I left in the description if you're interested in getting these titles or transition packs yourself. Thank you again to everybody for watching the video. That's all I have for everyone today. I'll see you in the next video. It's a Creative Fro, and I'm out.